Hi guys. How is everybody doing? Just gonna wait for a few more people to come into the room. It's getting cooler here in the UK. Thank God for that. It's not as hot as it once was, you know. I had such a great what day is it today? It's Monday. I had such a great live yesterday. I did Superfans live and it was so fun. It was so fun. There's always like between like 25 and 30 people and it's just us lot and we talk about everything. It was so good. It was so good. I always go live for my Superfans 2 days in the week, which is Saturday and Sunday. And one of those Superfan lives consists of, can I pin that up? Not yet. Always consists of tarot, and then the other one is real talk. And I always make sure that I post up all of my lives on my YouTube channel if there is no technical difficulty, so you guys can watch your reading again. I got some new tarot cards, guys. Oh my God. It's like getting new tarot cards for me. It's like getting a Chanel bag for yous lot. Yeah. Get really excited about it. Now look at my new Chanel tarot. It's not actually Chanel, but like I said, so for you girls out there, getting a tarot card for me is like getting a new Chanel bag or, you know, red bottoms. But look what I got for myself. Oh my God. Are you joking? What the fuck? Look at that. Look at my Chanel tarot cards. Come on. Chanel tarot cards. Come on. And I was look at that. Oh yeah. I actually got 3. Not gonna lie. Just adding it to my, you know, 300 and somewhat decks. Then I got these ones. So again, getting tarot for me is like, you know, getting Chanel bags for yous lot. But still, it was so good. Oh my God, I love them. I mean, it's not like my daughter was like, don't you have enough? And I was like, I've got like 300. That's not enough. Shut up. I've been doing this for 10 years. Obviously, I'm going to collect tarot cards. And I'm also an artist and I like to draw things. And I like to be inspired by like what's on there. So, you know. Anyway, so this is how I do my lives, guys. And I will be saying it throughout my lives. I'm going to be as clear as I can be, okay? So the way that I do my readings... is... the first 15 minutes is always going... I set an alarm clock. Oh, somebody in here's got a dizzy spell. Right. So this is how I do my lives. The first 15 minutes is going to go to my members and my super fans. Okay. When the alarm clock goes off, I will cater to my gifters. If you're looking to get an in-depth 8-card reading, it is the power couple. It's I don't know how a dinosaur and a giraffe is a power couple, but We live in a crazy ass world, so you know, it is what it is. So if you look at the corner of the screen, there is a dinosaur sitting on top of a giraffe's head, which you would think it would be the other way round, but it clearly isn't. I'm the dinosaur, obviously. So it's the dinosaur, it's the power couple, it's in the corner of the screen. So if you would like to bypass the 81 people in the room, it would be that to get you on my list. However, members and super fans can ask me as many questions as they like on my lives and during my lives only. Okay, super fans, my followers, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. If you're not following me, that's also okay. I do not expect you to sit there tapping the screen. I wouldn't do that, personally speaking. Who's got time for that shit? So sitting there tapping the screen, I don't expect you to tap the screen. I'm not going to say to you, all right, guys, let's get to 5,000K. No, I don't really care about that. Don't have to tap the screen. You don't have to like. You don't have to share. You don't have to subscribe. You don't need to follow me to get a reading. That's how lovely I am. You don't need to follow me to get a reading. However, my followers, my members, and my subscribers, the difference between my members and my subscribers is that my subscribers will always get a guided message with every question that they ask me. And I go live. Sorry, my super fans, because subscribers and super fans, I think they changed it since my mum died. So there was only subscribers, and then they changed it to super fans, and I didn't really know what the fuck that was. So my super fans can ask me as many questions as well. And you also get a guided message with every question that they ask me. And you also get me, my super fans, they get me Saturdays and Sundays, every Saturday and Sunday. So even if I don't get you in the week, I'll always get you on the weekend. And I do teachings on a Sunday, and I do readings for my super fans on a Saturday. Now, with my super fans, everybody else gets blocked out of it. So my members, you'll not be able to see me. And people who don't follow me, you're not going to be able to see me on a Saturday and on a Sunday, because I only do that for my super fans twice in the week. You get more from me. You get more benefits from me when you're a super fan. I mean, you do pay my electricity bills after all. So thanks for that. Love and appreciate you. Love and appreciate you. But again, guys, you do not need to tap the screen to get a reading. You do not need to follow me. You do not need to gift, like, share, or subscribe. If you're curious and you're like, let me see if I put this question, if my question will be seen. My moderators know that you can spam, and spam away. You can spam the living daylights out of me. That's the only way I'm going to see your question, right? So that's how I do it. I always post up my lives on my YouTube channel if there is no technical difficulties. When you do get an in-depth reading from me, I always say, if you're able to record your reading, screen record it, voice record it, just in case I'm having technical difficulties posting it up on my YouTube. I also go live on my Instagram. And on my Instagram, there's not 89 people to 100 people on there. There's like 20 to 25 people on there. So it's more intimate. And I only do free readings on my Instagram. Heather, you're on my list. Heather, you're on my list. So I do go live on my Instagram. I'm verified on Instagram with a blue tick, so you can't get scammed. And if you get scammed by somebody using my face on TikTok or on Instagram, that's your business. Because I've already posted up on my TikTok and pinned it up saying that this is my only account. How do you know it's my legitimate account? I've over 100,000 followers, and I only follow 28 people, and I will never ever reach out to you. So somebody's reaching out to you, that is not me. That's a scammer. You've been warned. Queen Tiwanda, you're on my list. So remember, to my gifters, I've got to do 15 minutes for my members and my subscribers, yeah? Once the alarm clock goes off, I'll cater to my gifters. Oh, you're so sweet, honey. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That means so much to me. Thanks, honey. All right. So what am I going to do? What do I need to do? On my Instagram, I go live on my Instagram for an hour and a half only, and I set a timer. If you come onto my Instagram live and you're the first one on there, I read as you've come into the room. So I do it in order as you've come into the room, like I do it here on Instagram. All right. So again, guys, I'm going to start now. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. You don't even need to follow me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, my guides will highlight your name. If you want a private reading with me, one-to-one, face-to-face reading with me, email me. My email address is on the main page of my TikTok as well as my Instagram. Once I receive your email, please read every word, because people are like, how do I pay you? How do I get in touch with you? It's all on there. Okay, the links, everything is all on there. Alrighty. Angels and guides and loved ones, draw close to me and my family here on TikTok and use me as a vessel to give clear, concise, love and light messages, please and thank you, and love and light. And love and light. Okay, you ready? All right, so members and super fans. I should have smoked a joint before I got on here, shouldn't I? Should have done it. All righty, here we go. Let me set my alarm clock. There's my 15-minute alarm clock, yes, there it is. Alrighty, here we go. Chris, you're a super fan. So I'm going to give you a guided message. Here we go. Angels and guides and loved ones. Which job offer my husband should choose? What? Which job offer should... I'm thinking you're saying, should my husband choose? MGM, Caesar Palace. I went to MGM. It was like all the rest of them. All right, here we go. Let's have a look and see. Angels and guides and loved ones. Which one? The first or the second? The first one or the second one? Let's see. MGM or Caesar Palace. Ooh, they've got good prospects in all of them, not going to lie. There's good prospects of all of them. Let's see their cards. I do like, I don't know, I like both of them. But I'm going to have to say Caesar Palace. Which one were you going with? And look, you got the Two of Coins, which is juggling, trying to make a decision about two jobs. Two of Coins, juggling, multitasking, weighing up options, do this one or that one, whatever. You know, I feel like he could go to the second one, Caesar Palace. But they all look good, to be honest. They do feel good. But I'll go with Caesar Palace. And the only reason why I say Caesar Palace, Kim, is because I got the King of Coins here. The King of Money, yeah? The King of Coins. So look, surrender to the divine. So what you're going to need to do is tell your husband to listen to his intuition. You always should feel your way around a situation. Don't take my word for it. What does it feel like? Does it feel right? Does it feel good? Meditate on it. Go with the flow. See, look out for signs and synchronicities. Do you know what I mean? So I'll go with the second one, Caesar Palace. Is Sharan's feelings genuine for you? Prosperity flows. Angels and guides and loved ones. Is it genuine? I do feel like it is genuine, yeah, but there's a hidden element about him. I feel like there's something about him that you can't see. I think he might be focusing on money, security. I feel like he's working hard on that aspect of his life. I do feel like as I'm connecting to you, there is some victory around this connection. I do see it, but I just feel like, I don't know if it's like family energy getting in the way. But there's other things going on about him that you may or may not know about, depending on how close you are, how well you know this person. But I do feel like the feelings are genuine. And I also feel like this person might have visualized you in some way, like a marriage, coming together, actually spending some time together, an actual relationship. I am sensing, feeling this. Okay, what is in store for me for the rest of July? Kieran, Angels, guys, loved one, what does Kieran need to know? I feel like you need to kind of have a little bit of a break, to be honest, for the rest of the July. For the rest of July, it feels like you might have to have a break and rebuild and think about where you're going next, what your next path is. I do feel like there's new opportunities coming in June. What's after July? June, July, August. Fuck me. Knew I should have smoked a joint. Decoded. You're on my list. Decode Dessous. Right, I got you on my list. It feels like during the month of July, what you need to do is start planning for the month of January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, okay? Plan for the month of August, because there's new opportunities coming your way, inspiration, some victory and all of that energy. But right now, it just feels like you need to slow down. The Eight of Wands is always a speed card, necessary changes, speed, movement, changing, shifting the energy. But it feels like you need to do that in the month of August, not now, next month. Is my dad okay? I hope I'll get to see him before it's too late. Don't like answering questions like that. The energy around your dad, Ivy, angels, guides, loved ones. Energy around your father, angels and guides and loved ones. Energy around Ivy's father. What does it feel like? I feel like he too is just drained. He's just drained in many ways. I feel like he's put up a good battle, whatever is going on with your father. And I feel like he's ready for whatever the next portion of his energy, his life is. I feel like there's been a lot of stable energy. I feel like there is new opportunities coming in for you. And I feel like there's going to be guidance, whether you see it or not. I just feel like the energy just feels a little bit palpable as I'm connecting into the energy, my love. It just feels like your fears and your worries are going to get the better of you, to the point that you know what happened to me, don't you, Ivy? You do know that worry will start to attach to the person that you're worrying about. You send that spirit over to the person that you're worrying about. You are creating energy blocks in some way by worrying about the person that you're talking about. So I will say to you that you need to just relax. It is what it is. I feel like I know you're feeling sad at the minute, but you need to rest your mind. Everything is supposed to happen the way it is supposed to. Do I feel like you're going to be able to see your father? Make time if you have to. But in some cases, our loved ones can't exit the building, so to speak, if you're in the room. So sometimes they would prefer it that you're not there, so they can, whatever happens, you know what I mean, Ivy, you've been following me for a while. You know what I mean. And you know what I feel about death. There ain't no such thing. I died and I came back. Didn't want to. Maria, will James and I have a relationship? Will James and you have a relationship? Let's have a look and see. And you are a super fan, so you get a guided message. Will James and you have a relationship? Will James and you have a relationship? I do feel like there is a relationship here, but I don't know if it's going to be a satisfying one. I do feel like this has a potential to get further, but I don't think it's a satisfying one. I do feel like there is a energy about your person, or maybe you, where you've got the Hanged Man energy, where you're feeling like you're not sure about something, you feel a bit stuck or disconnected, or you're not hopeful when it comes to this kind of connection or relationship. Be careful of what you're wishing for and what you're saying, though, because you are coming out as the Magician. Maria, do I feel like this has a potential to move forward? I do. A fiery climax approaches, Aries energy. This could be the energy between the both of you. So I say yes to that. Tinker. Brighton's feelings towards you. What is Brighton's feelings towards Tinker, please, and thank you, in love and light? What is Brighton's feelings towards you? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you and my guides highlight your name, I will read for you if you're not a follower. You don't need to follow me to get a reading. Pop in your question and spam me. If you would like to get an 8-card reading, it is the power couple in the corner of the screen. brightens feelings towards you. I feel like this person is very practical in the way that they express their emotions. I feel like they're somebody that comes across maybe a little bit stubborn, stoic, cold in some way. But I do feel like this person, I feel like they care about you, but I also feel like there's an immaturity about this person. They might be good at telling you everything that you want to hear, but they might not necessarily act on what they're feeling because they're focused on money, work, and career. I do see that you guys have some unfinished business or karma together, and that's the reason why the universe has brought you together in this lifetime. But feelings for you, it seems really practical. I don't feel emotionally attached to you. I feel like this person cares about you, but I don't know if I'm emotionally attached to you when I'm tuning in to Brighton's energy. Constantina, am I going to move in with John this year? Are you going to move in with John this year? Angels and guides and loved ones, is Constantina going to move in with John this year? I got a yes, but I also feel unsatisfied energy around it. I don't know if John is younger than you or embodies the energy of a young soul and speaks what he speaks, but then all of a sudden the actions are different from his words. I am feeling an energy of apathy, boredom, or unfulfilled to some degree. But the answer to this question, Constantina, is I do feel like you will, but I don't think that you're going to be entirely happy or satisfied in some way, shape, or form. Janet, is my friend Yvette going to move back home? Is your friend Yvette going to move back home? Is your friend Yvette going to move back home? Janet, is your friend going to move back home? Is Yvette going to move back home? I got a yes with this one. I feel like she wants to walk away from situations. I feel like there is a move. She wants to find balance and harmony in the energy. I feel like she's had enough of manipulation. I feel like she's not manifesting very well where she is. So I feel like I get a sense that she is going to be moving back home. Yes, that's the energy that she's given me. I feel like she will move back home. Tina, anything that I need to know, please, and thank you. Tina, what does Tina need to know, please, in love and light? What does Tina need to know, please, in love and light? What does Tina need to know, please, in love and light? Do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you and my guides highlight your name, I'll read for you. There's some sort of clarity coming in for you. The Judgment card always represents the wake-up call, life purpose, knowing what you're here to do. I feel like you might need to have a break from home life, family. I feel like you're going to get some sort of revelation. If there was something that was hidden, you need to trust your intuition, your gut, and your soul. And I'm also seeing new beginnings anchoring your reading. The Ace of Wands is new beginnings, new opportunities, creative projects, inspiration, and it even represents passion in your energy. Passion. Delphine, any messages for you? What does Delphine need to know? Members and subscribers or super fans can ask me as many questions, and followers can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. Super fans will get me 2 days in the week, and super fans will also get a guided message with every question that they ask me. Delphine, what does Delphine need to know, please, and thank you? I've got an older masculine coming your way, loving, kind, nurturing, could be a lover or a friend or somebody that you could be collaborating with at some point. I feel like if you're trying to make a decision or going back and forth about something, should I stay, should I go, to do or not to do, I feel like there is going to be, you're going to make a final decision. There's going to be an opportunity of two things, situations or people. I said that I see an older masculine around you, I meant too. So you might have to choose between, you know, again, this could be partnering, collaborating with, trying to make a decision about who to work with. I've got clarity and truth coming your way, emotional fulfillment coming your way, and it could be to do with these masculine energies. The Five of Wands indicates back and forth tug of war energy. So if you're feeling like depleted in some way because of somebody in your matrix, you might need to reevaluate who you are hanging around and who you're with. If you'd like to get on my list and bypass the 71 people in the room, I pinned it on the bottom of the screen. The power couple will get you on my list and get your 8 cards. And again, you bypass everybody in the room. Ritney. Any messages for Ritney with an R? Ritney with an R. Any messages for Whitney with an R? You need to get out of your own way and you need to let go of any trauma, pain, sadness, or sorrow. Why are you holding on to that shit? All you're going to do is manifest anything from the pain, sadness, sorrow from the past, recent past, and bring it into the present moment and then manifest it and co-create it into your future. The hangman is you needing to stop self-sacrificing your happiness to please somebody else, and you need to let this go. There is an ending. It might be a painful ending, but the painful ending is an ending nevertheless, and painful endings represents new beginnings. I'm also seeing an older masculine around you, so if he's not here yet, he's coming in. This is the king of money. Could be a job offer, pay rise, a promotion, some sort of investment that's going to pay off at some point. But I am seeing that as I'm connecting into your energy. Angels, any messages for you? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does angels need to know, please, in love and light? I do not expect you to gift me. I do not expect you to tap the screen. I do not expect you to like, share, or subscribe. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Members and subscribers, though, you get more benefits. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you an older masculine. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. I feel like you need to rest, recover, recuperate, and peace of mind. Because when I'm connecting into your energy, I feel restless, burdened, anxious in some way. I feel like I want to take a leap of faith, but I've got fear energy that cultivates my energy. All you're going to do is create more things, more problems. You're supposed to have your own business. If you don't, then you need to think about that or be the boss of the company that you're working for. There's money coming your way. Okay, Heather. Where you at, girl? Get over here. Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Heather. What does Heather need to know, please, in love and light, in love and light? I'm about to do an 8-card reading now for Heather, and if anybody's interested in getting an 8-card reading, this is what it looks like. It is the power couple, just in the corner of your screen or in the gift box below. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 8 cards. You ready, honey? Heather, do you know what? I'm going to use my other cards. Should I? Should I not? Should I? Should I? Not yet. All right, here we go. Heather. General. Hi, Bill. All righty. So the first thing that I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you in your aura is green. Green, you might need to wear that for the next couple of weeks or have green on your persons. It could be a jewelry, a piece of outfit. It could be socks, damn it. 1 pair of socks. So I am seeing green in your energy. Green represents the heart chakra. So heal what has been broken. Let go, move on, and move forward. This will create an energy of perception. And this is also going to purify the energy within you right now. So it is time for you to de-cleanse and detox like your physical heart, mind, body, and soul. I see Cancerian energy around you. There's a need for you to accept it. It is what it is, no more, no less. It is what it is, no more, no less. Don't add on any emotions onto it. You know, you can change your life by changing the way you think, the way you feel, the way you talk, the way you communicate. I did. Got myself off the streets, innit? Purification is what I'm hearing of the heart, mind, body, and soul. I don't know if you feel isolation or a sense of isolation, rejected, all alone in some way. You might be in a room filled with a whole bunch of people and you still feel lonely. I also feel like there's going to be, I feel like your emotions run deep. So you do need to be by a lake, an ocean, and a river. I see 10, number 10, 10, 10 everywhere you go. If you haven't seen that number yet, you're going to see it everywhere. And 10 also is a time frame, 10 days, weeks, months, or the 10th of a month. I'm also seeing an awareness around you. And I'm also seeing that you're going to be signing a contract. You need to have a cup of coffee and just like chill out and relax, yeah? You've already pre-planned your life. You just need to let the wind come in and take you where it needs to take you. It's like go with the flow. Don't go against the grain as I'm connecting into your energy, Heather, okay? You're going to sign a contract. Now, the contract could be a new house, a new car, a new home, all of the above. Angels and guides and loved one. This is for Heather. What does Heather need to know, please? In love and light, and love and absolute light. I am doing an 8-card reading for Heather. If you're interested in what an 8-card reading looks like, this is it. I will always try to post up my lives on my YouTube channel, but sometimes I have difficulties because of technical difficulties. So record your reading, Heather, if you can. Screen record it, voice record it. That would be good. So you can go back to it whenever you want. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait at least a week or two for me to download this live on my YouTube, okay? Okay. First and foremost, what I was saying, you need to kind of get out of your head. Because if you're all up in your head and thinking about the worst case scenario and all this shit, then you wonder why it happens. It's because you keep thinking about it. Think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it is the way of the human physical body. You are a soul having a human experience. We're born, then we die. So all I'm going to say is, spam the living daylights out of me. Spam away, guys. I'm okay with it. My moderators know that you can spam me. I don't care. It's okay. Spam me. Five of Swords always represents conflict, challenges, obstacles, rivalry. You might be in your head going back and forth about something. And it's like, is that helping you? Is it speeding up the process for you to get what you want when you're overanalyzing, overthinking things? No. So you need to get out of your ego and go into your heart space. The heart space always knows, right? The Seven of Wands always represents you're always having to fight, Heather, to fight to be seen, fight for recognition, fight to remain on top of your game. And there's always going to be a bunch of assholes that's going to be testing out your patience. They're always going to try to knock you from where you are. Don't let everyone project their bullshit onto you, because it ain't your bullshit. It belongs to them, yeah? So fight for what you believe in. Be authentic, because you're different from everybody else, and that's how God made you. So be as you are. The Tower card represents upheaval, destruction, the crumbling down of your world, Heather. Aren't you done? Aren't you fucking tired already? It's like people are always focusing on the problem and they never focus on the solution. It's so weird to me. The Tower card talks about a rebuild, a restructuring. It talks about a more solid foundation. It's like, all right, the rug was pulled from under me. What am I going to do now? Let's build a more solid foundation, me. So if it ever happens again, it's like nothing. It's like easy. Everything that you've planted, everything that you've asked for, everything that you've worked hard for and grafted for is going to come to fruition. But you're so impatient. Patience is a virtue. You are on the right path. Take it slow. Slow and steady wins the race. That's where your abundance is going to be. The Seven of Coins and the Three of Coins talks about money coming into your energy. So the Three of Coins always represents teamwork, collaboration, brushing up on your craftsmanship, brushing up on your skill set, learning something brand new. This is in your energy. All you're doing, my love, is finding your superpowers. All you're doing is finding your powers. You're going to go into Empress mode. Yeah, this is the baddest bitch in town, yeah? She's all of the queens rolled up into this woman here. The Empress is pregnant with ideas, actual pregnancy, if not you and the family. She's a leader. She's abundant. She's blessed. And she always leads people into the light. And that's what you gonna be doing, honey. But you need to get out of your own way, yes? It's like, okay, things happen. Okay, get over it. Yeah? My mum and dad died last year. I had to put my cat down. My brother's diagnosed with cancer. The fuck? It's like, enough now. It's like, we've got to move past this, man, because life is short anyway. So your guided message is protection. It says, without realizing it, you pick up on negative people and negative energies around you. And this can make you feel drained, unmotivated, and even depressed. Okay? Protecting yourself by surrendering yourself with an imaginary shield of white light and asking the universe and loved ones and spirit guides to protect you, and know that you are divinely protected in all that you do. All right, darling, you got this. You're divinely protected. Love and light everybody's asses and send them on their merry way. You got this. So, Heather, I hope that helps you in some way. I'm sending you love and light, honey. Love and light to you. All righty. Two under. Come forth and prosper. If you would like to get a reading like I gave to Heather, it's an 8-card reading. Once again, it is the power couple. I've just pinned it on the bottom of the screen. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 8 cards. How about that? What you think about that? What you think about it? Queen Tawanda. You did a reading that released me about a month ago. Amen to that, Heather. Keep going forward, girl. The only way is up, baby. For you and me now. Once you've reached the depth of hell, there's nowhere else to go but up, right? Right, Tawanda, what is your reading about? Is it a general? Is it something specific? What's going on here? Oh, God, look at these cards. Oh, they're so good. General. All right, love, I got you. I'm about to do I'm about to do an 8-card reading now for Tawanda. If anybody's interested in getting an 8-card reading, I pinned it on the corner of the screen. 8 cards for the power couple. I highly recommend that you record your reading so you can listen to it later on. I will be posting it on my live, but usually it takes about a week or two because TikTok's like really crap with that. You do not need to like, you do not need to follow me to get a reading. You do not need to tap the screen. All you got to do is spam the living daylights out of me, even if you're not following me. And if I'm drawn to you and my guides highlight your name, I will read for you. Okay, the first thing that I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you, Tawanda, is drama. We're in Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is the energy frequency of people pissing you off. During Mercury retrograde, which ends on the 24th of July, for those of you who don't know what Mercury retrograde is, Mercury is the planet of communication and technology. And when it goes retrograde, meaning it looks like it's going backwards when you look through a telescope, okay, but it isn't, it's just slowing down. It just means that technology devices are going to play up, communication is going to play up, people are going to test your patience, people from the past are going to be coming back. And it's like you either want to either jump off a cliff or you want to wring somebody's neck. This is the energy of Mercury retrograde. And we're in it until the 24th, which is what, in a couple of days' time? Thank fuck for that. It needs to hurry up and pass. Yeah, girl, I hear you. So when I hear and feel, when I connect to your energy, toxicity, drama, argumentative, and then feeling slightly impatient and a bit pissed off, it's because it's supposed to teach you, Mercury retrograde, to pack your fucking patience. It's like, all right, I want to kill you, I want to wring your neck, but I can't because, you know, you're my child. So when that energy, it affects everybody. And it doesn't matter what religious beliefs you are, whether you have a religion or not. Mercury retrograde doesn't give a shit what religion you follow. It's still going to piss you off, whether you like it or not. So the 24th of July, it will piss off and it will go back to normal, but there's still remnants of it, always 2 weeks before and then 2 weeks after it pisses off. What I'm feeling about in your energy is I've got Cancerian energy. I've got the number 444 everywhere you go. That's also a time frame. Tawanda, 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, the 4th of a month. There's something about you being healing or a healer. So I don't know. It's like you're good at counseling. There's something about pregnancy or giving birth to ideas around you or giving birth to new conditions. I'm seeing axing things out. When I see an axe, it's like breaking from toxicity, separating from people who are energy vampires and soul-sucking critters. Like, even if there's a feeling of abandonment or feeling of loneliness, rather be alone than be around assholes. No, there's something about your home. I don't know if you're going to refurbish the home. You want to paint your home. You're buying new furniture. I don't know if there's something that you're thinking about doing later on. But I'm seeing like finality with you. It's like getting closure after all this bullshit. Do you know what I'm saying? This is the energy around you. So this could be happening later on. You never know. You might want to like redecorate, you know. Oh, it's about time. So you know you got to do this, right? It's about time. Yeah, there's something about... This is like a perfect time for you to start like new projects and then activate it after the Mercury retrograde. Access new ideas is what I'm hearing for you. Because you're fertile. And I don't just mean fertile with pregnancy. And it doesn't matter about, it's not that. It could be pregnancy in the family. But when I say you're fertile, it's like giving birth to unbirthed creative ideas. That's why we've got that fat stomach, girls. It's not because we're fat assholes. It's because we're not giving birth to creative ideas. So the stomach is the birthing energy, right? And when we don't give birth to the things that we want to do in life, like the birth to a new book, birthing of joy, and we're holding on to this shit, it's going to stay in our stomachs. And then we're walking around thinking we're a bunch of fat cunts, and we're really not. We're just, you know, we just need to give birth to all that shit that we're holding on to. That's all. Because with women, we give birth, right? Not just birth to life, but birth to ideas and thoughts and, you know, all this shit. You know what I'm talking about, right? All right, here we go. What do you need to know, Tawanda? What do you need to know? What does Tawanda need to know? What does Tawanda need to know? All right, so Tawanda, the first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you, I've got the Five of Swords. Look how pretty these cards are. Oh my God, they're so pretty. Look at that. So the first thing that I'm feeling is the Five of Swords. Now, when you get the Five of Swords on the table, this is somebody who's always fucking thinking. It's like you live in your brain and you need to get out of the ego and go into the heart space. The Five of Swords is conflict, it's challenge, it's obstacles, it's rivalry, sports plays, people testing your patience. It's like going back and forth. It's just a really annoying energy. And it's our fault because we have free will. To think or not to think, to do or not to do, or to say or not to say, that is the question. But it seems to me like you live in your ego, in your head. You got to get out of there. Did you know that the head plants seeds of doubt, worry, fear, and sorrow, and then it turns into a tree of crap? Did you know that? Well, you do now. So I feel like when you are in your ego, it creates issues and problems and stagnant energy, right? Okay. I also feel like you need to really let go of all your shit, because the Ten of Wands is holding on to everybody else's problem, everybody else's energy, feeling exhausted and tired because of you, you fuckers, and I'm taking on your shit. So when the Ten of Wands is on somebody's reading, it means you're holding energy of everybody else, and you need to learn to declutter. Yeah, not only the home, but to declutter your energy, your life force energy, declutter your home, get rid of stuff that doesn't serve you, get rid of people that doesn't serve you, because it is heavy energy and it's fucking draining. It's a waste of time if you ask me. What you need to be doing, my love, is focusing on your own business. I don't know if you have a business, but you've got the Eight of Coins here. And the Eight of Coins represents mastering your craft, creating a body of work, doing something that you love to do, not working for somebody, but somebody, and people are working for you. This is true. I became that person after my mum passed. My mum passed 8 months ago. My dad died, 7 months after her? The fuck? I lost both of my parents in a year. 2025 can piss off. So I hear what you're saying, but I keep hearing my mum going, get up and snap out of it, bitch. Get on with it. I ain't dead. And I would know because I died, and, you know, I came back after my 4th open heart surgery, which was 9 hours long. And life goes by in the blink of an eye, man. So we can live in misery for the next couple of years that we've got here on earth, or we can be kid. We can be childlike and be dumb and stupid and have fun and make fucking mistakes and get over it. We lose and we gain. We lose people, we gain people. It's okay. That's what life is about. We keep moving. Archangel Gabriel is with you, so you need to have your own business. There's money in your energy. You're supposed to have your own business. If you don't have that, then you need to think about that. Now, the Judgment card. What would your mother want you to do? Would she want you to sit there? Ella, you're on my list. Or would she be like, girl, you need to live so I can live vicariously through you? What would your mother do? Because when my mum was dying, she said to me, and I was changing her nappy, she's going, this is not the life I want for you, my child. She goes, I want you to be free. So live when I go. I'm fucking living it up, man. I'm losing my stomach. I'm going to be a right slut. So you got the Judgment card. She would tell you to live just as my mum would. Look at them two up there agreeing. So the Judgment card represents a wake-up call, clarity, the final decision, knowing what your life's purpose is, time to move forward. This is what we need to do. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but you have got the King of Swords energy around you. This could be a lover or a friend. This could be somebody that you might be partnering up with or collaborating with. And I don't know how long you've been following me for, but there are 78 cards in the deck, my love. And there is only one card that out-trumps all the 77 cards. And you know what's married 18 years? Collaboration, partnership, clarity coming your way then. Somebody that you could be partnering up with in your own business or around work. The Sun card is children, grandchildren, depending on your age. The Sun card represents material happiness, joyous outcomes, success, victory, and absolute blessings. You're on a quest. And I've got the blue chakra highlighted for you. So you need to talk the talk, yeah? And you need to say what you mean and mean what you say. That's what you need to do. And you need to wear blue for the next couple of days. It could be blue socks, blue underwear, blue bra, blue earrings, blue top, blue trousers, whatever. But you need to wear blue because blue is about the throat chakra. So say what you mean and mean what you say. And don't hold back and say it with love and say it with light. Your guided message. Oh my God. Thank you, Mom. Choose happiness. And I'm talking to your mum, by the way. And you, Mum. My one too. There you go. Choose happiness. That's your guided message to Wanda. Find a reason to be good today. Go out for lunch with friends. Read a book. Watch a movie. Play sports, laugh, listen to music, dance in the kitchen, do anything that makes you feel good. Focus only on the positive aspects of your life and choose happiness. What a great message, hey? What a great message from your loved ones and your angels and your guides. Choose happiness. You don't want to be like 95 and in your deathbed going, oh, I should have had more sex. I should have lived more. I should have had more adventures. I should have eaten better. I should have gone to the gym more. You don't want to go back and look at regrets. No regrets, honey. Keep going. So I hope that helps you, Tawanda. Thanks, Mum. Thank you to Tawanda's mum. Thank you so much. Love and light. Here we go. Decode Dessou. I need to know what your name is, sweetheart. Decode Dessou, you're next on my list. If you would like to get an in-depth 8-card reading, I will cater to everybody once I'm done with my gifters. I'll cater to people who are following me and people who are not following me. And you do not need to tap the screen and you do not need to like, share or subscribe. If you would like to get a reading and you would like to bypass everybody in the room, it is the power couple above the screen or in the gift box below that will get you on my list. Decode Dessou, you're next on my list. Decode Dessou. I need to know your name, my love. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Decode Dessou. You do not need to follow me and you do not need to gift me to get a reading. Is it a general reading, Idris? Or is it something specific? Is it a general or something specific, honey? Let me know. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. I don't expect you to, come on, guys. Get me to 5,000, 10,000 likes. Don't need to do that. My question is, I feel really stuck right now and was hoping to hear from the show I have an audition for, but I haven't. Sometimes things are not meant for you. Sometimes the universe will not give you something because it could create a fate worse than death. Sometimes when something isn't given to you, it's your guide's way of derailing that situation because you need to be on a path. I just want to know what is going to happen going forward. Well, first of all, get rid of the stuck energy because you're calling in that spirit. That's a spirit. Every word has a vibrational tone to it and a vibrational frequency to it. And if that spirit of stuck is walking past you, that spirit will sit with you and keep creating scenarios and situations that make you feel like you're stuck. So be quiet with this, Idris, okay? And what, do you think that's the only audition that's going to happen in your whole life? Like, no. Hey, hon. Are you praying? Because you need to keep praying. Hey, Ophelia. I always tell everybody to shut up if you've got nothing nice to say, and I mean it with absolute love, okay? It's like, this is what we do. We're always focusing on the problem. When am I going to get the money? When am I going to pay my bills? When am I going to get better? When am I going to have a relationship? Shut up. Start saying, no, I know I was supposed to be here by the end of the month. Don't worry about that. Everything's going to fall into place. You'll figure it out. Everything happens for a reason, okay? Your guide is going to take you where you need to get to. And sometimes where we think we're supposed to be is not exact. Listen, let me just tell you something. I'm 45 years old and I never in a million years, not when I was in my 20s or my 30s, did I ever feel like I was going to be reading for the masses all over the world and have 100,000 followers. If you had told me at 19 years old that I was going to be a tarot reader, I would be like, piss off. Oh, by the way, you're going to be connecting to dead people. Piss off, man. What are you talking about? This is crazy. This is woo-woo. And then, you know, when you die after your 9th open heart surgery and then you go to heaven and you see all this shit and then you're like, oh, life isn't what you think it is. It's amazing. It's actually really good. So we're going to talk about this thing that you're talking about, but I'm going to talk about what I feel with you first. You need to express yourself creatively. Drawing, writing, putting like a diary, having a diary, this sort of energy. You need to dream, journal. And I see yellow in your aura, so stomach area. I don't know if you're going to have issues with your stomach or your lower back, or you're having problems in this area, but the solar plexus represents yellow. So wearing yellow or yellow on your persons would be good for you. Awakening, you're on my list. And I'm also seeing that you need to pray. I don't know if you're praying or you haven't prayed in a while because you don't trust in source or whatever higher power you believe in, but you need to keep praying because the universe can hear your call and your prayers. I'm also hearing unconditional love coming your way, falling in love, and I'm seeing an ending to a new beginning. The old must be released so that the new can enter into your energy. I'm also seeing, as I'm connecting to number 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, or the third of a month, where things will shift and change in your energy. I've stopped believing in religion. Religion doesn't help anybody anymore. Everyone's going to go out of their scope of religion. I love religion, but religion makes everybody fight. So good. Believe in a higher power, source of power. Love energy is a good religion to believe in. Love. There's something about higher power. I see Pisces in your energy. There's legal energy around you. So you're going to be signing an important document. I don't know, like a new job, maybe a new house or a new car, maybe even a marriage. I feel like the energy is clouded. So when you go, I am stuck. If you're in the energy you're stuck, you're creating an illusion. Guys, I'm going to be back in 2 seconds. Something has come up. Idris, give me 2 seconds, guys. I've got to log off and I'm coming back on. 2 seconds. 2 seconds.